Hello, Earthlings. It is me, your ancient alien, Enigma Psycho, and welcome to Persona 3 Reload, the answer, the review.
The last phase over days. I'm not sure how I feel anymore. I think I'm homesick, but I don't know.
The answer takes place a few weeks after the passing of the original protagonist. Aigis is now the new protagonist, and she inherits the powers of the original protagonist, which is revealed during a battle between Aigis and your evil twin sister, Metis, who makes it very clear what her mission is.
I'm Metis. I've come to protect you. I'll protect my sister, whatever it takes.
You and your allies call a temporary truce with Metis, who then explains that you guys are trapped in a time loop and the only way to escape is to explore the Desert of Doors.
It's gone? I don't sense it anymore.
That shadowy figure looks oddly familiar. Anywho, you explore the Tartarus-style like dungeons with a very challenging boss located at the end of each dungeon, which all lead up to a very dramatic reveal of that shadowy figure. After the protagonist disappears again, you and your allies are all given a key to either decide to move forward to the future or go back to the past and possibly change the outcome.
Guess we gotta decide what to do with these keys, huh?
Since you and your allies cannot come to a consensus, there's only one logical thing to do.
So in other words, it's possible to take them by force and combine them.
By force? Are you saying you want to fight?
I don't want to. But if we can't agree, we don't have a choice.
And thus, you do just that. You fight all your friends, defeating them, including the cute, cuddly, fuzzy mascot, Koro-chan.
Sorry I dragged you into this, boy. Don't worry, I'll fight enough for both of us!
All your allies return, and you all reach the logical conclusion that you must accept the past for what it was and move forward with your life to a better future. You and your allies' key fuses to one and reveals a final door which holds the truth as to what happened to the original protagonist. You go through the door, you fight Baby Nyx, also known as Erebus, and you get the good ending, the end. Moving on to what I actually liked and enjoyed about Persona 3 Reload, the answer. The graphics are noticeably better in comparison to the original Persona 3 Fez. You can see that there is a huge improvement on the original artwork as well as the character model build in the background. It's just a complete upgrade to what the original game looked like. I also would like to point out that I really enjoyed the voice acting in this game as well. The cadence or the rhythm in which the character spoke sounded very natural and smooth, and you could also feel and hear the emotions coming from the actors. And I thought that each actor's voice fit each character perfectly.
Well, hey!
I want him back. I want him back. I don't care about anything else. I just want him to come back. I tried so hard to be strong and to look forward and just accept it all, but I can't. I can't do it. I just can't.
Another point that I enjoyed about the game was the storyline itself, as well as the direction and the pacing of it. I really liked the fact that when there was a cutscene, it was straightforward, to the point. It wasn't drawn out monologues. It was just, hey, this is the mission. This is what's happening. Let's keep it going. And it was honestly my main motivation for continuing and thus completing the game as well. Although I am not a big fan of the turn based style battle system, I will say that Atlas Sega has done a great job in perfecting the turn based style battle system. Persona 3 Reload as a whole has a really simplistic and user friendly battle system, as well as a menu that's clear and concise. Every button has a function, and you can easily build up muscle memory to utilize in battle. You can give your comrades the option to either manually control them or leave it up to them, literally. And you also have the ability to put the battle on auto battle mode where you literally don't have to fight your own battles. What I liked most about Persona 3 Reload the Answer was the soundtrack. I am a huge lover of music, and Persona 3 Reload does a great job at making a lot of catchy and memorable songs, such as their lyrical song Don't by Azumi Takahashi featuring Lotus Juice. Atlas Sega has always done a great job at making great songs, and this song was a great addition to the game, as well as being able to download other songs from other Persona games and playing them as well.
There will be consequences.
So, what did I not like about the answer? Well, the regular shadow fights felt like boss battles, to be honest. Every shadow also seemed to have the ability to dodge their weakness. It happened so much, especially in the beginning of the game, that it led to me to rage quit playing the answer for an entire month. The only saving grace to this issue was going through the Monad Passage, the big red door that has a bunch of stronger shadows that you get to fight. It is high risk, high reward, and once you defeat these stronger shadows, you get a myriad of XP, which makes you a higher level than the shadows on the current floor, and you also get much stronger equipment, which also makes you stronger in battle. Another issue that I had with the answer is the resetting of the character's skills. Now, I did play the game on Heartless mode, which resets your skills, your items, and your currency. I knew this knowledge going into the game. Now, my only plight about the character skills being reset is the amount of time it takes for you to relearn your character skills. The answer takes place a few months after the ending of the base game. So I understand if you don't use it, you lose it. I get that. But why should it take the entire game for me to relearn skills that my characters already learned? Why aren't the skills being learned at a quicker pace? And why aren't the characters learning new and more powerful skills? This is a trend that Atlas and Sega is not the only developers responsible for, but I wish more developers would really consider the player's point of view of this when they're doing DLCs. I just think it's a disservice to the player. So, what are my final thoughts in rating for Persona 3 The Answer? So, with everything factored in, I can honestly give Persona 3 Reload The Answer 4.5 stars out of 5 stars. I rated the game 4.5 stars because, as I mentioned previously, the drawbacks in this game did add to a lot of frustration and did make it hard for me to enjoy the game at times. However, that does not mean I did not enjoy playing the game overall. So, with that said, this is my review for Persona 3 Reload The Answer. Please let me know if you liked the video or if there's any points that you think I missed or you agreed on. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye. See you later.